Chapter 16. Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is based on right angle triangle, and right angle triangle is a type of triangle in which we are having one angle exact 90 degree. That's why name is given right angle triangle. PQR. This is your triangle PQR, 90 degree at Q. So angle Q equals to 90 degree. Now in a right angle triangle, the side opposite to the angle of 90 degree. The side opposite to angle of 90 degree. So we are having 90 degree here, and the side opposite to this angle is PR in this diagram. So PR will be hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse is the largest side of a right angle triangle. So in this triangle PQR, PR will be largest side, which is hypotenuse. Then what is base and what is perpendicular? So this is 90 degree here, and this is perpendicular, and this is base. So your PQ is base, and QR is required. Sorry, PQ is perpendicular, and QR is required base. By the way, you can write this PQ as a base or this QR as a perpendicular, doesn't matter. How I So you can take perpendicular or base. This is your triangle PQR. Angle Q is 90 degree, and side opposite to this 90 degree is PR. So PR is your hypotenuse, and now this 90 degree here. So you can take this PQ as perpendicular or base, and this QR is base. If you are taking this PQ as perpendicular, then QR will be base, and if you are taking this QR as perpendicular, then this PQ will be base. You can take PQ or QR as a base or perpendicular. Actually it depends on angle. If you will take this angle, so your this side will be perpendicular and this will be base, but this is not in your syllabus. So simply you can take one side perpendicular and one side base, at which you are having 90 degree. Then an Indian mathematician Bodhayan, and then a Greek mathematician Pythagoras developed the relation between the square on hypotenuse. So square on hypotenuse in a right angled triangle. The sum of the squares of the remaining two sides, that means perpendicular and base, sum of their squares. So basically this is your Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Only one formula for this chapter, and you have to substitute values for hypotenuse, perpendicular or base. One will be unknown here, and two quantities will be given to you. Then Pythagoras theorem is like hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Now how to apply this theorem? So this is your triangle PQR, and in this triangle this is P, this is Q, and this one is R. 90 degree at Q. So side opposite to this 90 degree is PR here. So your PR is hypotenuse. Now you are having PQ and QR. you can take PQ as perpendicular, no problem. Then QR will be base. Now you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Now your hypotenuse is PR. So you have to write this as PR square equals to perpendicular square. So perpendicular is PQ. So PQ square plus base is QR. So QR square. Like this you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. It's very easy. Only you have to substitute values, then you will get answers. The best I have told you how to identify perpendicular and hypotenuse base. So again one more. If you are having triangle A, B, C, 90 degrees at B. So side opposite to this 90 degrees AC. So AC is your hypotenuse. Now AB you can take base or perpendicular. I am taking perpendicular, and BC will be your base. So like this you have to identify which side is base, hypotenuse or perpendicular. Then you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Then all the explanation is given to you. Now I am solving questions. So first question, exercise 16. Triangle ABC is right angled at vertex A. So now in this question it is clearly mentioned that you are having triangle ABC which is right angled at A. That means your 90 degrees on A. Angle A equals to how much? 90 degree. So you have to write here A, then B, then C. If you are writing here just like if you have written here C, and here you are taking A and B, so this is wrong, because it is clearly given that angle A is 90 degree. So as per question you have to draw and you have to write angle A 90 degree, then B, then C. Now further, calculate the length of BC. So BC we have to find, and if AB is given to us 18 centimeter and AC equals to 24 centimeter. Now first you have to find that which is hypotenuse, which is perpendicular and which is base. So in this question you are having 90 degree at A. So side opposite to angle A is BC here. So your side BC is hypotenuse. Then this AC I am taking here perpendicular. Then AB will be base. Now as you know that we have to apply Pythagoras theorem here. So you have to write that applying Pythagoras theorem. Applying Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So now your hypotenuse, your BC is hypotenuse, so you will write as BC square. Then perpendicular is AC, so you will write AC square plus base is AB, so you will write as AB square. Now values are given to you, AB and AC. So AB is 18, so BC you have to find, so you will write as it is BC square. Now AC square plus AB square, so value of AC is 24, so you will write as 24 square, then plus value of AB which is 18, so 18 square. Now BC square equals to 24 square, means 24 into 24, so you will get 576, and 18 into 18 you will get 324. So now BC square equals to 576, and 18 square 24 square is 576, and 80 square is 324. So 576 and 324. At this you will get BC square equals to 900, then BC equals to under root 900. Now 900 perfect square. So how you can find that particular number is a perfect or not? Simply you can use factorization method. Now you are finding here square root, na? That means you have to make pairs of two values. So 900, first you will start by 2, so you will get 450, then again 2, you will get 2 2 ja 4, 2 2 ja 4, 1 2 5 ja 10. Then you have to use here 3, so 3 7 ja 21, then 3 5 ja, again 3 3 25 ja, then 5, then 5 5 1. So simply BC equals to under root 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. Now you are finding square root here. So as per square you have to make pair of two values. So BC equals to, now we are having one pair of 2 and 2, so we will write 2. Then 3 and 3, only 3. Then 5 and 5, only 5. So BC equals to what? 5 3 ja 15 and 15 2 ja 30. So 13 centimeter we got here. So 30 centimeter we got here. So 30 centimeter is required answer, and this is your 30 centimeter, and AB is 18 centimeter, and AC is 24 centimeter. Now this is your hypotenuse, and which you have got here 30, which is greater than 24 and 18. So that's why hypotenuse is the largest side. So this is your question number 1, and the concept is same in all the questions. Question number 2 is same as question number 1, and actually question number 3 is also same, but one decimal value is there. That's why I am solving question number 3 here. So in question number 3 you are having triangle PQR, triangle PQR, and right angled at vertex R. So this is P, this is Q, and this one is R. Right angle is at vertex R, so you have to write R here. Then calculate the length of PR. PR we have to find. If PQ is given, PQ is 34 centimeter given, and QR 33.6 centimeter is given. So PQ is 34 centimeter and QR is 33.6 centimeter, and PR we have to find. So first you are having 90 degree here, and as I told you that side opposite to this 90 degree is PQ here. So PQ will be your hypotenuse, and PR you can take as base or perpendicular. I am taking here perpendicular, and QR will be your base. So now apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is what? Hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So hypotenuse is PQ, so you will write this as PQ square equals to perpendicular is PR, so write PR square. Base is QR, so write QR square. Now in this you are having value of PQ, which is 34, so you will write this as 34 whole square equals to PR. PR we have to find, so we will write as it is PR square. Then QR square, value of QR square is 33.6 whole square. Clear? Then now you are having 34 square. So 34 square you have to calculate here. So you will get 1156 you will get by 34 square. So you have to multiply 34 into 34. So you will get 1156. Then equals to PR square plus 33.6 square means 33.6 into 33.6. So multiply this and you will get 1128.96. Now you have to find PR square. So for that you have to transpose this value 1128.96 to the left hand side. So this side you are having plus, on that side you have to subtract. So you can write PR square equals to 1156 minus 1128.96. So now subtract this. So you will get 27.04. So PR square equals to 27.04. Now PR equals to under root 27.04. Now you have to find square root of this value. So you can write this as PR equals to, now we are having decimal here and after decimal we are having two places. So write this as 2704 upon 100. Okay, again we are having a value here 2704. So 2704 start from 2. So 2 1 ja, then 2 3 ja 6, 1 remaining, 2 5 ja 10, then 2 2 ja. Then again from 2, 2 6 ja 12, 1 carry, 2 7 ja 14, 1 carry, then 1 more and 2 6 ja. Then again from 2, 2 3 ja 6, 2 3 ja 6, 2 8 ja 16. Then again from 2, 2 1 ja 2, 2 6 ja 12, 2 9 ja 18. Now this 169 is divisible by 13, 13 ja, then 13 1 ja. So we got here PR equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 13 into 13 whole upon 100. 100 can be written as 10 into 10. Now PR equals to, so first this 2 into 2, so one value we have to take here, this 2 into 2, so only 2 out. Then again 2 into 2, so 1 2. Then 13 into 13, 113. Then 10 into 10, only 10. Because you are finding a square root here, and square root means what? Whatever the values you are having inside, you have to make pair of two same values and then you can take one out. So 2 2 ja 4, 4 13 ja 52. So PR equals to 52 by 10, and finally you can write this 5.2 centimeter. So this is your required answer. Now question number 4. In question number 4, the sides of a certain triangle are given below. Find which of them is right triangle. So two questions are here. I am solving the first one. 16 centimeter, 20 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Now sides only we are having here, and the basic you know, the largest side you have to take as hypotenuse. So in these three sides, 16, 20 and 12, the bigger one is 20, so hypotenuse will be 20 centimeter. Then next is perpendicular. You can take this 16 as perpendicular, so perpendicular equals to 16 centimeter. Then remaining 12 is base. Now apply Pythagoras. So h square equals to p square plus b square. So put values here. H square means 20, so 20 square equals to p square. So value of perpendicular is 16, so 16 square. Base is 12, so 12 square. So 20 square means 20 into 20, you will get 400. So write 400 equals to 16 into 16, so 256 plus 12 into 12, 144. So this 400 equals to 400. Now we are getting the same value, 400 equals to 400. That means you can form a right angle triangle by using these sides. Suppose if you are getting here, for example, if you are getting here 360, so they are not equal, both are different, 360 and 400, they are not equal. So that means you are not able to make a right angle triangle here. If you are getting two sides LHS and RHS both same, then you can form a triangle. So 400 equals to 400. Question number 4, second you can solve. Then question number 5. A, B, C. Right angle is at A. Then angle BAC is 90, which is given in question. Angle BAC equals to 90 degree. Then AC is 400 meter, AB is 300 meter. Now you are having 90 degree here. So 90 degree here we are having, so side opposite to this 90 degree is BC. So BC will be hypotenuse. Then AC you can take as perpendicular and AB is base. Now apply Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So hypotenuse is BC, so you will write BC square equals to perpendicular square, which is AC, so AC square, plus base is AB, so write AB square. Now BC square, so value is not given, which we have to find, so write as it is BC square. Then AC square is 400 meter, so 400 square, plus AB 300, so 300 square. So now BC square equals to 400 square means 400 into 400, so you will get 1,60,000 plus 300 square means 300 into 300, so you will get 90,000. Now BC square equals to 1,60,000 plus 90,000, so you will get 2,50,000. Then BC equals to under root 2,50,000. Now BC equals to, so now you have to find square root of 2,50,000. So first is 25, and you can break this as 2,50,000 as 25 into 10,000. So 25 square is 5, and this 10,000 you can write as 100. So from this 25 you will write 5, and this 201, and again this 201. So actually this you have to find by prime factorization. So you are having here 2,50,000, so it's not possible that much. That means if you are having 4 zeros, so 2 zeros you can write as a 1 0, but before that you have to check the number before this zeros is perfect or not. So 500 meter is required answer.